Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children.
Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey at 217-742-9.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Prairie Land FS is known for their customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. From the fuel to run your equipment, to the crops you plant, and the applications for successful yields, from start to finish, Prairie Land FS can help you every step of the way. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester.
And good evening to you, and welcome to high school basketball action live tonight on Central Illinois Sports from Dupo, Illinois, the host of this Class 1A boys sectional and the sectional championship matchup between the 24-10 Madison Trojans and the 32-3 West Central Cougars. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack's alongside tonight. John manning our camera here on Central Illinois Sports. Proud to be bringing the game to you, and the two teams getting ready to take the court right now here at Dupo. A huge following for this West Central fan. The Madison fans are arriving here as well at Dupo High School. The 15-minute clock is ticking down. Here come the Madison Trojans to the court, and in a moment you'll hear the roar of the West Central contingent who are here in droves tonight. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Great Rivers Bank, the City of Pittsfield, Buck and Joe's 2, Rick Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney, Lanham Chiropractic, Farmers State Bank, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, L&H Insurance, the Bank of Bluffs, Plum Creek Golf Course, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, of Andy's Motel, Pike County Glass, State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Westtown Ford Lincoln, Trash Queen, Clevenger Contractors, Cascom, First National Bank of Beardstown, Matt Hughes Channel Seed. Also by Illini Community Hospital, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Logan Agri Service, Nucci's Restaurant, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Dear Western Grain Services, Pike County Real Estate, Prairie Land FS, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, North Adams State Bank, Bowlers Universe, Press Yours on You, and Real Net and Twine. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll talk more about the matchup. The second time these teams have matched up this season. In fact, this time, it's to see who's going to the Elite Eight next Tuesday at the Bowl in Jacksonville. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Glad you're alongside on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome to the City of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's Omelet and the one they call the Mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice, I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72, and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester.
A great team must have great players who work hard, coaches who help get them prepared, and a community to support them. Pike County Glass is proud to support the West Central Cougars in postseason play. Pike County Glass owner Trenton Monroe and the entire team at Pike County Glass are here to serve all of your glass needs, from storm window replacement and repair to commercial storefronts. If it's glass, we do it. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely & Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Madison Trojans and the West Central Cougars matching up here tonight in the Class 1A sectional championship at Dupo. These two teams, as we told you in the opener, matched up earlier in the season. That was in Winchester. And the Cougars were victorious 81-61 in that contest. But the way we saw Madison playing here down the stretch and against Payson Seymour the other night, you would think this contest has a very good likelihood of being a little bit closer this time around. The Madison Trojans are 24-10 on the season. Losses on the year include a loss to Galesburg and Moline, along with Champaign Central, 3 games early on in the season. Then they ran off a string of victories before losing 5 games in a row. Springfield Southeast, Belleville East, West Central, Belleville East again. St. Mary's out of St. Louis was also a loss for this Madison squad. They also lost to Breeze Mater Dei, who won a Class 2A regional. Cahokia in a 3-point matchup. And then one out down the stretch, including the 69-57 win over Payson Seymour here on Tuesday night. The West Central Cougars, well, they're 32-3 on the season. And they were undefeated on the year until they lost their first game of the year to Pleasant Plains, 59-50, a team that won a Class 2A regional. They then lost to Payson Seymour, 57-54, in a rematch of the Winchester Tournament Championship game. And then a loss to Riverton, 55-49. So when you look at all 3 of the losses for West Central, games within single digits and games that if the ball maybe had bounced a little bit their direction, they could still be undefeated on the season. And but, you know, Jack, I would say at this point in the year, having a couple of losses and tasting that defeat and realizing you don't like that taste in your mouth is not all that bad.
I think being undefeated is a bad thing right now. I guess it's not if you can make it all the way through, but knowing what you had to work on and fixing it is where you get to the next step, and that's where West Central wants to be, is in the next step as they take on a Madison team tonight. They want to go to the bowl and make it home. Hey, I want to shout out to the folks at Plum Creek Golf Course tonight. Know you're out there, Sean and the gang, and also Bill McLaughlin, the financial representative from Northwestern Mutual, will tell you more about how you can get a hold of Bill throughout the night and things too. We'll take a break. Back with more after these.
Prairie Land FS is known for their customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
B&P Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield. Contact Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey at 217-742-9595 or 285-2111. Farmers State Bank proudly supports the communities it serves, and we wish the West Central Cougars the best of luck as they push forward on the road to the IHSA State Tournament. As the area's top-ranked ag bank, we are proud to serve our customers from 6 locations in Pittsfield, Winchester, Whitehall, Jerseyville, and Hull. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and a proud supporter of the West Central Cougars.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities that fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Plum Creek Golf Course invites you to the 2020 5th Annual Willie Open Saturday, April 25th. 2-man scramble, shotgun start at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. $150 entry fee per team due at sign-up. Plum Creek members pay $65 each. Ask for details on the $1,860 skins game. 4 places will be paid. Mondays and Wednesdays this year, 9 holes with a cart, $15. 18 holes with a cart, $20. Play all day for $25. Holidays not included. Plum Creek Golf Course in Winchester, the place to play around.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The West Central Cougars and the Madison Trojans here in the championship of the Class 1A sectional at DuPont High School. A packed house here on the West Central side. A little bit of room on the Madison side of things. It's about twice the size of seating on the West Central side, and they're packed to the rafters here tonight. Let's take a look at the Westtown Ford Lincoln keys to the game in this contest, Jack. Two teams that already played once on the season. West Central got a 20-point win in that game. You could say man them and make them a big favorite. I think a couple of things you have to look at. Madison's playing really, really good basketball. The other thing you always look at when you see a score like that, which team is more likely to make adjustments? What's got to be Madison if you're West Central? What are you adjusting? To beat them by 20 points, you're going to try to come out and do the same thing you did. So you've got to be ready to counter what Madison does on their side on the fly if you're Ryan Seasting and the Cougars.
Maurice Baker, the head coach at Madison, played 15 years of professional basketball. He knows how to make adjustments. His kids in the first half the other night were ice cold shooting from outside. They heated up a little bit, and
hey, good save on the basketball there,
we're
Jack.
able to shoot 5 out of 6 from 3 in the second half. West Central's got to be able to get deeper in their bench and not wear out as much as Payson did the other day. But I think Cole Howard, Gabe Cox, keys to the game, Drew Evans, the shooting. When you see Ryan Moore, these guys are athletes. And I think they match up pretty good with this Madison squad, who's very athletic.
This is a much deeper team for West Central than Payson Seymour had, as you pointed out. For Madison, man, they're going to have to shoot it well from the three-point line. If they can do that, I think we're going to see a really tight game in this contest tonight, and it should be a lot of fun. It should be up-tempo, and we should see some points on the board. That's a look at the Westtown Ford Lincoln keys to the game. A timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. 4.5 minutes away from the Star-Spangled Banner, the starting lineups, and the play-by-play. West Central and Madison on Central Illinois Sports.
Postseason success doesn't happen by accident. It takes many hours of hard work and dedication. Just like good basketball teams, our team at Pike County Glass works hard and is dedicated to serving our customers with high-quality products and personalized service. We offer auto glass repair, screened-in porches, glass showers and doors, commercial storefronts, and more. Plus, we're willing to compete against any competitor's pricing. Pike County Glass, the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely & Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
Your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, L&H Insurance in Bluffs, has a way to make it easy to stay ahead of rising medical costs while you're retired with medical supplement insurance. You will have access to discounts on eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, LASIK correction surgery, hearing aids, hearing exams, and more at no charge. Call your local Pekin Life Insurance Company agency, L&H Insurance in Jim Liddig today at 217-754-3378.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hey, applying for a loan, it's never been easier than it is right now with the folks at Great Rivers Bank. Log on to greatriversbank.bank to find out just how easy it is. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Elsewhere in Class 1A boys basketball, at KC Westfield, it's Effingham St. Anthony and Moweaqua Central A&M. At Danville Schlarman, Ridgeview of Colfax, and Roanoke Benson. At Elgin Harvest Christian, it's Aurora Christian and Chicago Hope Academy. The Hanover River Ridge Sectional sees Shavona Indian Creek and Dakota. Athens and Peoria Christian going head-to-head at Lewis and tonight at Norris City. Omaha infield, it's Goreville and Woodlawn in the Battle of the South. And Chicago Finger and Chicago Leo are playing at Ottawa Marquette. 2A games, Sacred Heart Griffin and Porta at Beardstown. Chicago Corliss and Chicago Diet are playing. Clark and Orr out of Chicago in a sectional championship at Genoa Kingston. It's Rockford Lutheran and Elmhurst Timothy Christian. Nashville and Murfreesboro play in McLeansboro tonight. In Pontiac, Joliet Catholic and Bismarck Henning. Sterling Newman Catholic and Monook Fieldcrest play at Princeton, and Alton Marquette plays Breeze Mater Dei in Shelbyville tonight. We'll pause for a timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The final timeout of the pregame show as they have the Star-Spangled Banner here at Dupo. A tremendous atmosphere atmosphere for this Class 1A sectional championship. The winner plays the winner of Athens and Peoria Christian on Tuesday night at the Bowl in Jacksonville. And if it's West Central, we'll be there to bring it to you. A timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Starting lineups, play-by-play, West Central and Madison, your way next.
Botel, located on the Illinois River in Naples, Illinois. Evandy's Botel offers fine dining and a great time. Open 11 to 9, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 8. Friday and Saturday, a prime rib dinner with all the fixings, and on Sunday, a fried chicken meal. Try it all at Evandy's Botel on the Illinois River in Naples, Illinois. Check them out on Facebook or dial 217-754-3700.
State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer would like to wish good luck to the West Central Cougars in this game. C.D. understands the type of hard work and dedication it takes to make it to this level and wants to say congratulations to all the Cougars, players, coaches, and fans. Now go out there and bring back the W. That good luck message from State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
B&P Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield. Contact Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey at 217-742-9595 or 285-2111. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices. Starting lineups ready to go for Madison and West Central. Brought to you by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Well, the visiting team tonight will be the West Central Cougars. They're 32-3. Ryan Seasting is their head coach. And their lineup tonight will look like this. At a guard, he's a 6-foot senior, the All-Stater, Gabe Cox. At a second guard, the 5'11 junior, Braden Little. And at the third guard, he's a 6'1 senior, Drew Evans. At a forward, he's a sophomore, 6'2, Ryan Moore. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior, Cole Howard. Howard, Evans, Moore, Little, and Cox for the 32-3 West Central Cougars. For the Madison Trojans, Maurice Baker is their head coach, 24-10 on the year. And their lineup looks like this. At a guard, the 5'8 senior, Walter Bursey. At a second guard, the 5'11 senior, Jalen Moore. At the third guard, their 6'1 senior, Giovanni Moore. At a forward, a 6'3 sophomore, D'Angelo Inlow Jr. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior, Turhan Barnes. Barnes, Inlow Jr., Giovanni and Jalen Moore, along with Bursey for the 24-10 Madison Trojans.
We are here tonight being able to broadcast because of a lot of people that stepped up to help us. Want to thank all those businesses around the area for making this possible, and be sure and thank those businesses and spend your money with them. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. And once again, a shout out to the guys at Plum Creek. Hope you're enjoying the game. Steve Beheimer to Mount Sterling, and literally thousands of others. The jump ball tonight will be brought to you by our scoreboard sponsor. That's Trash Queen, offering affordable residential trash service, roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, and Morgan County. Chris and the gang call to learn more at 217-320-4320. And a shout-out to Rob Cook, the junior high wrestling coach at Pittsfield, who works for Trash Queen. They got a regional championship, and they're wrestling again. Good luck to them.
We wish them the best of luck. Should be a fun matchup tonight. Madison will be in the home white uniforms with the white numbers and green trim here tonight. The Cougars are in the road black uniforms with the silver numbers and white trim. We're courtside here at Dupo High School, home of the Dupo Tigers and the host of this Class 1A boys basketball sectional. Winner gets the winner of Athens and Peoria Christian at the bowl on Tuesday night. Cole Howard will jump in the center circle for the West Central Cougars. And jumping in the middle, that's a Moore jumping in the center against Enlow Jr. from Madison. The referee steps into the center circle, make sure everybody's tucked in and ready to go here. And we're ready for high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. The tip is up and won by the Cougars as their faithful let out a roar. And here they come against the man-to-man of Madison. Moore gets the top of the key, looks down low, backdoor lob pass out of bounds. Last touch by Howard, and a turnover on the first possession of the game for West Central.
Pass a little bit low. Howard had to tip it, and he just couldn't get to it. Madison's not going to let you have anything cheap early.
Walter Bursey, the senior point guard, on the attack for the first time tonight. Works it right side to Giovanni Moore off the dribble against Ryan Moore of West Central. Back out front to Bursey. Works off of the screen from Enlow. Tries the drive now. Has picked it up. Bounces it down to the block to Enlow Jr. Up and under shot. No good. Rebound on the play to Cole Howard. His first of the contest. To Cox into the front court. Gabe Cox on the bounce. He'll try the dribble drive. Kicks it out top. Stolen away. Giovanni Moore on the breakaway. Left-hand layup good. And an early 2-0 advantage for Madison. 7:17 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Second turnover by the Cougars in the early going. We were impressed with Madison defensively against Payson Seymour the other night, really flying around. Here's Little with it on the wing to Moore. Wants to get it to Cox, trying to deny him the ball. He is Jalen Moore. Cox has it on the top of the key against the man-to-man pressure. Hands it off to Ryan Moore. Looks in the corner to Little. 6:50 to play in the first. 2-0 Madison here in the early going. Bounce pass on the block goes to Moore. Spin move, shot up, no good. Fouled by Barnes. And to the free throw line is Ryan Moore for West Central.
Kerhan Barnes, the first foul of the ball game. Free throws to be shot by Ryan Moore. Did he get up to shoot that? But I'll be real honest with you, Barnes was with him. 6:45 left first quarter. 2-0 in favor of Madison on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Coach Baker's doing a little begging early. Let's see what Ryan Moore, the sophomore, can do with the free throws. First one up and good.
Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Daily lunch specials for you Monday through Friday. $10 any sandwich, fries, and a drink. The big snake bite tournament still going on at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
You always like to get that first point. Second one by Moore also good. We're knotted at 2.
The sophomore hits them both. Tied at 2. 6:44 to play in the first. Bursey into the front court to Giovanni Moore. Works it on the wing left side back to Bursey. Little floater from 10 is an air ball. And the rebound coming in trying to get it is Enlow. Good hustle, but he steps on the end line. No turnover as that was on the rebound.
Howard could have had another rebound, but he saw that the man was out of control and let him have it. No shots yet for West Central from the field.
Little full court pressure now for Madison. As Little has the basketball in the backcourt, bounces it to Cox. Cox still back there, surveys the floor. Across near the sideline, it's Evans. He's already used the bounce on the baseline to Howard. Turns and faces, rises, shoots, missed it. Rebound tipped around, still loose, and coming away with it is Enlow. Took that Barnes to the board. Into the front court, Bursey. Works on the drive to Jalen Moore. Shot up no good off the top of the backboard. Rebound to Howard. No, it's tipped away, still loose, and finally secured all the way out by the half-court line by Barnes. To Bursey from NBA range, no good. Rebound on the long board again to Giovanni Moore. In the corner, a 3-ball on the way. Jalen Moore won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by West Central. It will remain Madison basketball as the Trojans are tough on the board here tonight.
Little went down hard that time. Thought he got a little help with that. No call on the play. Just 1 of 6 is Madison. 2-2 ball game. 5:54 left first quarter.
Inbounds pass comes to Giovanni Moore. Dribble drive in. Gets to the rim. Scoop shot up and in for 2. And Giovanni Moore with the score. He's got all 4 for his squad and makes it a 4-2 Madison advantage. Into the front court. Little with a nice catch near the sideline. Takes a couple of bounces of it now, trying to get away from the defender. Close to 5, gets the screen from Moore. Here's a rise and shoot by Little, too hard. Rebound, Ryan Moore tips it alive, and on an offensive board comes into the hands of Cole Howard. Ball now tipped and stolen away, though. And it's a turnover, the third on West Central. Bursey on the run out into the front court. On the bounce, still dribbling. Dishes it off and is fouled on the floor by one of the Cougars. And Madison looks lightning quick right now.
Trying to see who the foul was on. Did not pick it up.
That one was whistled against. Let's see, Jack. I'll let you know here in a moment. Gabe Cox picked up the foul. His first.
His first on the Cougars.
Bursey gets it on the inbounds for Madison. Has it against Cox out front. Works it off of the left side to Jalen Moore. Jalen and Giovanni are both seniors. Not brothers, though. Between the circles, Bursey. Off of the screen from Inlow. Tries to drive. Cox bounces off of him. Now the ball loose in the corner. Run down, though, by Giovanni Moore. Low-scoring game here. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first, and it's 4-2 Madison. Here's a shot on the pull-up. No good by Moore. Rebound on the tip. Over the back here for Madison is Turhan Barnes.
Barnes will pick up the foul, and that'll be his second team foul. Will Barnes stay on the floor, or will we see Baker come into the game?
It looks like Barnes is staying in. We saw Baker play on Tuesday night and really gave them some good minutes. In the backcourt with the basketball is Braden Little to Cox. Cox will help advance the ball. Now to Little on a long pass. Tipped out of bounds by Giovanni Moore. No, off of Little, they say, and a turnover on the Cougars is already their fourth.
Yep, nice job by the defender in Madison. He did a great job. And the coaching staff being told to sit down, except for the head coach. Turnover number 4. Madison has not turned it over. It's 4-2 Madison at the 4:35 mark. It could be worse than that.
I think he was just telling Giovanni Moore to hold his spot on the sideline.
Well, they had a couple assistant coaches up, too, I believe.
Here's Bursey with the basketball. Left side to a pull-up shot. No good by Barnes. Rebound loose underneath. Madison has it again. It's Inlow. His putback won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by the Cougars, and it will remain Madison basketball. Just absolutely attacking every rebound is Madison right now.
Cougars are going to have to get more aggressive and do it quick.
4:19 to play in the first. 4-2 the advantage for the Madison Trojans on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass. Giovanni Moore fires a three too hard. Rebound down to Little. Both hands around it on his first board of the night. To Cox into the front court quickly. Moore looked on the block. Now gets it to Howard. Howard will kick it back out to Moore in the corner. Evans for the three. Yes. Evans from downtown, and it's a 5-4 advantage now for West Central. Halfway home in this first quarter on the first lead change of the game. Bursey on the bounce into the front court. He's got it right side against Cox. It will be big for Madison if they could get Cox to pick up that second foul of the contest. They're trying to find Moore on the left side. It's Jalen Moore. Works off the screen. Ball knocked loose, stolen away. Turnover number 1 on the Trojans. Into the front court. Cox on the run out. Left hand layup up. Count it. No! They're going to call it travel. They'll say he traveled first. And a turnover on the Cougars is their 5th of the contest. If he traveled, it was because of the reach-in, but the
patented Gabe Cox move. Bad call right in front of us. He just saw something that didn't happen there, and it cost the Cougars their 5th turnover already.
There you go, folks. The first time Jack has ever endorsed the Euro step. 3:34 to play in the first. 5-4 advantage West Central. Bursey on the bounce right side. He's still got it on the wing. Throws the top of the key to Giovanni Moore. Pivots and turns a couple of times against Hughes, who's checked into the game for the first time. On the left wing now it goes to Baker. Baker's pass out top to Giovanni Moore. Kept the dribble, did not travel, much to the chagrin of the West Central fans. Out top now Bursey, shake and bake, gets to the rim, shot up won't fall. Moore with the rebound for the Cougars, his second. Off the Cox. Cox on the dribble into the front court, between them like they're cones, and his foul.
Bursey's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first. It is Bursey, I do believe. 3rd team foul, 2 on Barnes, 1 on Bursey. So if you got a name that starts with a B, you've got fouls already.
3:03 to play in the first. A 5-4 advantage for the Cougars, looking to add to it here. Evans to Trigger, to Hughes. Hughes is a guy that's seen a lot of minutes this season for West Central. Has been in the starting lineup. Now he's the 6th man. Out near the half-court line, Cox. Top of the key, Howard. Right back to Cox on the give-and-go. Ball tipped away from behind by Jalen Moore, and it is stolen away. Turnover number 6 on the Cougars. Into the front court, Bursey on the run. He fakes the shot, might have carried it. Top of the key, Giovanni Moore. Defender flies by, drives in, good body control. Shot no good. Rebound down to Ryan Moore, his 3rd for West Central. 2:35 to play in the first. Now Cox throws a pass that's off of the rim. Run down by Moore to Evans in the corner for 3, and just like they drew it up. The old chuck it off the backboard, get the board, and shoot a 3. And it's an 8-4 advantage for West Central. 2:25 to play in the first. Cougars on top early here over Madison. Back with you after this.
A great team must have great players who work hard, coaches who help get them prepared, and a community to support them. Pike County Glass is proud to support the West Central Cougars in postseason play. Pike County Glass owner Trenton Monroe and the entire team at Pike County Glass are here to serve all of your glass needs, from storm window replacement and repair to commercial storefronts. If it's glass, we do it. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by Friends of Richard Cruz.
Madison basketball, the Cougars of West Central lead at 8-4, 2:25 left first quarter. Hey, businesses, send me a text, 217-473-5151. Where are you watching from and who you got watching with you?
2:18 to play in the first. 8-4 Cougars on top. Bursey with the ball, top of the key to Giovanni Moore. Pulls up for a long three, no good. Rebound on the play down to Evans, his first of the contest. Cox into the front court to Little, attacks the rack. Shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Central on the baseline here.
Last time they played, Cole Howard had a huge game.
No points so far for Howard. 2:04 to play in the first. 8-4 West Central on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass here is a lob into Howard. He's muscled up a little bit, kicks it out top of Kaufman for the three. Yes! Andrew Kaufman tickles the twine from 19-9 and makes it 11-4 West Central. Bursey with it out front. The Cougars are on a 9-0 run. Here's a little crossover, dribble drive in by Bursey. Down low, shot put up and good by Inlow. He's got his first two of the night to make it 11-6. 1:40 to play in the first. Inlow drew contact, but no foul call. Cox with it, still in the backcourt for West Central. Across to Howard. Howard pivots a couple of times. Now near the sideline, it goes to Evans. Now to Gabe Cox. He'll try the dribble drive in, gets a lead block shiver by Kaufman. Here's Cox on a step back, no good. A rebound ripped down by Erwin Baker Jr. He'll take it into the front court. Dangerous pass finds Bursey to the rim. Blocked from behind, and a foul going to be called, I do believe, on Little as he soared in from behind. Kaufman really with pretty good defense on the front end of that, but I think Little will be the guilty party.
Late whistle. Little picks up the foul, his first, second team foul. One on Cox, one on Little. Free throws to be shot by Bursey, who was a gamer in the second half the other night. 1:15 left first quarter, 11-6 in favor of the Cougars. They went on a 9-0 run before Madison made that last basket.
Bursey's at the line to shoot two.
First one is good by Bursey, his first point.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Derek Hughes been watching from Beardstown Fire and EMS Station 1. Thank you for your service. 1:15 left first quarter, 11-7 now in favor of the Cougars. Second one up, also good by Bursey. He's got a pair.
Florida Blue Jays are up 10-2 on SHG halfway through the first quarter in the sectional at Beardstown. It's an 11-8 ball game here. Cox trying to get away from the defender, finds Little, kicks to the corner. Evans fakes the three as they run him off the line. Now to Cox on the right side. A minute to play in the first quarter. Cougars up 11-8. Ball stolen away now. Jalen Moore, larceny layup good, and it's an 11-10 game as here come the Trojans again. 52 ticks to play in the first. Down to a 1-point West Central lead.
7 turnovers already.
Cox with the basketball to Little. Into the front court, Kaufman spins with the ball. He'll try the drive, kicks it out to Cox. Cox quick pass down the Little on a nifty move and a reverse layup good. Makes it 13-10 on the first two by Braden Little. 32 ticks to play in the first. Bursey with it to Baker on the left wing. Back to Bursey near the half-court center circle. Puts the ball under his arm and says, let's wait for one last shot here in the quarter. It is a 13-10 advantage for the West Central Cougars. Madison will get the basketball. No, West Central will get the basketball to start the second quarter as well. So big for the Cougars to get a stop. Calling that closely guarded. Now they break the count. 7 seconds. Bursey still with it. Works off of the screen with 5 against Kaufman with 3. Right side. He gets on the baseline. Pass down low to Inlow. Shot up no good as the buzzer sounds. And after a quarter, it's a 13-10 advantage for the West Central Cougars on top of the Madison Trojans in high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
13-10, Cougars lead after one. Looks like it's going to be Madison's ball. 8 minutes left, second quarter. 4 of 16 is Madison from the floor. 25%, 0 of 3 from the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. West Central, 4 of 7, 54%, 3 of 3 from the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
It will be Madison basketball. Baker, Jalen, and Giovanni Moore. Bursey, and the fifth man is Inlow Jr. for Madison. For West Central, Little, Moore, Cox, Howard, and Hughes. Before the original five for the Cougars. Bursey has it on the bounce, and we're underway in the second quarter. A 13-10 advantage for West Central. Bursey with it behind the arc. Top of the key, Giovanni Moore, guarded by Ryan Moore. Dribble drive in, little runner up, touch shot won't fall. Rebound down to Howard, his third of the contest. Outlet pass to Cox into the front court. Cougars on the attack for the first time here in the second quarter. Gabe Cox looking to get the ball entered onto the offensive set. On the left side, now Ryan Moore high above his set. Looks down, low, nothing going there. Top of the key, Little, left alone, 4-3. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Giovanni Moore. Off to Bursey. He's got the ball in his hands about 70% of the time. Now to Baker deep in the corner, back to Bursey. 7:17 to play in the second. He's a playmaker, is Walter Bursey. Gets a lot of good looks for his teammates by his ability to penetrate with the ball. Out front with it is Inlow. Hands it off to Baker on the wing as the two bigs play a little handoff. To Bursey on the right side, guarded by Gabe Cox, who does have one foul into the contest. 6:58 to play in the second. Left side, here's Baker. Top of the key now, Giovanni Moore. Moore on the drive in, draws a double team, rises up, shoots, missed it. Rebound fought for, and two West Central Cougars fought hard to get the rebound. Unfortunately, it was with one another. It'll be Madison ball out of bounds.
Got to give one of them a rebound and the 8th turnover against West Central on the traveling call. Got to come down strong with the ball. Coach Plattner would yell, 2 hands.
6:49 to play in the second. Madison's bench thinking they're getting some contact down low. And, you know, Jack, I can't disagree, but in a sectional game, some of those ticky-tack fouls aren't going to be called. Lucas Bursey.
Lucas Luce will tell you there's a lot of contact the other night.
Yep, to Giovanni Moore, left side, sizing up his man. Drives 2 long steps, missed the runner, and Howard with his 4th board. Off to Cox into the front court. Bounced around a little bit. Spin move down low. Was looking for more. Ball deflected. Ball deflected out of bounds off of Madison, but they are going to give the ball now to Madison, and the Cougars are going to be called for
blood.
Well, they're going to be called for the turnover. They're saying
it's a missed shot.
No, it was on a tip pass.
Okay.
Turnover. And now Cox has blood on him, and so West Central will call a timeout. We'll pause as well. 6:24 to play in the second quarter. It's a 13-10 lead for the Cougars on top of Madison. Back with more after this.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
13-10 West Central, 6:24 left in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 9 turnovers on the Cougars, 1 on Madison. The ball has bounced the way of the Trojans quite a few times already, and I think they've gotten the call maybe 3 more times than we actually thought. You never know.
I like the intensity this Madison team plays with on the defensive end. They are in your face, putting pressure on you. the entire time.
And Bursey puts pressure on you out front, just back and forth, back and forth. I think he carries the ball once in a while, but he seems to get by with it.
Inlow going to attack Howard down low. Got him off of his feet, draws contact, gets it to go. No and one, but a 13-12 game down to a 1-point lead. Inlow with his second basket of the contest. 6:07 to play in the first half. And it's 13-12 now. Cox with it. Top of the key to Howard. Looking right side. Backdoor wasn't open. To Cox. Fakes the three. They work at top of the key now to Braden Little. Little, the junior guard, has backed it out on the dribble. Looking for an opening to Hughes. Hughes to try to help facilitate things out front. Back to Little. 5:47 to play in the second quarter. West Central looking for a good shot here. Cox gets the baseline. Drives in. Puts it up and in for two. Gabe Cox with his first two of the night on the quick step. Fake right. Rocker step left. Makes it 15-12 Cougars. Madison trying to answer here.
They're guarding him like Cole Swartz got guarded the other night.
Bursey with it on the right wing to Moore. Looks for a screen here. Little pick and roll play. Ball knocked loose. Run down by Howard on the steal. The Cox into the front court. Leaves it off to Little. Attacks the rack. Good body control and lays it in for two more. Little's got four to make it 17-12 Cougars. A 5-point lead. 5:10 to play in the half. Biggest lead of the contest right now.
They led by 7. My mistake.
Except for that 7-point lead. Here's Inlow, a nice attack to the basket, and he's fouled. I think, however, it's going to be a reach-in foul on the floor against Howard.
Howard picked up the foul on the floor. Third team foul. First on him. One on Cox, one on Little, one on Howard. On the other side, 2 on Barnes, and 1 on Bursey.
5:04 to play in the half. 17-12, but advantage for West Central. Madison ball on the baseline. Moore gets it, and to check that's Inlow gets it to Giovanni Moore. Hands it out to Bursey. Bursey sets up the offensive attack to Inlow. Inlow's been much more aggressive from that elbow spot against Howard, trying to draw some fouls against him. Now here's Bursey, dishes down low to Inlow. Beautiful find, and Inlow Jr. lays it up and in for two. Makes it 17-14, 4:39 to play in the half.
6 for him.
Evans into the front court for West Central. He's hit a couple of threes already in this game. He'll try the drive, works it out to Howard. Howard attacks the glass, runner up too hard. Rebound, Moore has it, gets it on the two-hand rebound. Strong putback is good by Ryan Moore. My goodness, how strong is that sophomore? He's got 4. 19-14, 4:14 to play in the second. Bursey down low again, a good find. This time to Baker Jr., who puts it in for 2.
Can't give up those easy ones.
Bursey, though, man, he is a playmaker. Gets guys open shots time and time again. We're halfway through the second quarter. It's a 19-16 lead for West Central. Here's Howard, wide open pull-up shot from 6, missed it. Rebound, Ryan Moore. Put back, no good. Blocked out of bounds. Right into your living room there. And it's out of bounds underneath here for West Central.
Ryan Moore, 6 boards, 4 of them on the offensive side, Charlie.
Howard to inbound it. 3:53 to play in the second quarter. It's a 19-16 advantage for the Cougars.
Howard's got to find the touch.
Howard with it underneath. Little baby hook shot, won't fall. Rebound down to Baker. He'll work the outlet pass to Bursey. Bursey with it into the front court. A little step back, 3, rattles in and out, no good. Cox goes and gets the board for West Central, his first of the contest. He'll bring the dribble into the front court, past the defender, dribbles in, coast to coast, blocked by Baker. And the board into the front court. Bursey on the run out, shot no good. Rebound put back is good though by, that is a new man into the game, Denham Eastling. Eastling with his first 2 to cut it down to a 1-point game again, 19-18. 3:15 to play in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Howard with it right side to Cox. Cox on the dribble drive to the rim, shot up no good, but he's hammered on the play and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Good teamwork and good sportsmanship by Erwin Baker Jr. as he helped him out. We'll put Cox at the free throw line. He has 2 points in the night. 2 for 2 is West Central from the free throw line. 3:09 left in the half. 19-18. And right now, they better get some people in here. This is a technical. You've got to get to the free throw line immediately. You cannot go to the coach and get a timeout like they just did there for Madison. This referee should have been pushing that issue hard. 3:09 left in the half. 19-18. Cox free throw is no good. He'll get another.
2-shot foul. Maurice Baker was upset with his own player. And what he said right in front of us was, do not help them up. Let them help them up. This is a war. This is not a friends game right now. This is a chance to play in the Elite 8. You can be friends after the game, he says.
He played pro basketball. They don't help each other up. Cox second, good. He's got 3.
20-18. And some people would say, well, that's kind of not very nice. Now, you're not here to be nice. You're here to win a game.
Afterwards, you go to Peoria, you can be nice in the hotel.
Here's a shot right side, a three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound down to Howard as Denham Eastling shot a three, and it was no good for Madison.
Howard's got 5 boards.
Cox with the basketball into the front court. He's picked up the dribble, hands it off to Little, who's got 4 points. He's behind the back with it. Little to Howard. Howard the fake and the put up and in for 2. Makes it 22-18 on the first 2 points of the night by Cole Howard.
Nice find by Little.
Into the front court for Madison is Bursey. Works it to Baker. 2:27 to play in the half. Baker wants to go at Howard. Kicks right side to Bursey. He fakes the pass. Where's Giovanni Moore right now? He's not even in the game, is he? Yeah, he's 10. Now he's on the block. Here's a three-point shot put up no good by Baker. Rebound down to Little. He'll corral it and is fouled by Denham Eastling.
Eastling will pick up his first foul. That'll be team foul number 4. 2:12 left in the half. Little got the board. It's his second. And it's a 22-18 lead for West Central with the basketball with 2:12 left in the half. Howard will sit down for a while. And Kaufman back in the game, who had a 3 early.
2:12 to play in the half. 22-18 is the advantage for the West Central Cougars. Found a couple of lead changes in the contest, and it's been close throughout. In the backcourt with it is Little. Works it across to Evans. Evans attacks. Down to Moore. Moore shot fake. Draws contact. And one. Ryan Moore lets out a roar. He's got 6. And an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Chance to tie the biggest lead of the ball game of 7 by West Central. What body control by that sophomore. He's got hops like you haven't seen often. West Central is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Lead 24-18, 2:03 left in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And the sophomore Ryan Moore looking for point number 7, no good. Rebound came off of, oh my goodness.
Well,
did Little knock it out?
Well, they could have called Little over the back. Instead, they gave Madison the ball. You see that a lot, quite honestly.
Yep.
Into the front court, Bursey with the basketball for Madison. 1:55 to play in the second. To Enlow, shot up good through the bounce again.
8 for him now.
And it makes it 24-20. 1:48 to play in the second quarter. With the basketball is Cox. On the wing to Little for the 3, too hard. Rebound sky high for it is Enlow. Outlet pass to Bursey. 1:37 to play in the half. In the corner, Moore fakes the 3. Jalen Moore on the pull-up 10-footer. Bottom of the net on the wet shot by Moore to make it 24-22. 1:27 to play in the half. Now he plays the defense on Cox in the backcourt. They bounce off of one another a couple of times. Cox gets it set up. Kaufman is checked back into the game for West Central. Cox now close to 5. Works a pass that's tipped, but a foul called from behind on Erwin Baker Jr.
Baker will pick up the foul, his first 15 foul. Coach Baker better settle it down a little bit or he's going to have some problems. I know he wants his team to win, but you run that far down the court and those referees liable to follow you.
Well, he could.
Is it a bonus situation? I must have missed one. My
it's 1-1. He could come all the way to the baseline now. The coach's box runs all the way down this direction.
You are correct. 3 of 5 is West Central. Moore back to the free throw line. 2 of 3, 24-22. West Central needs to make these free throws. That one was good.
1:14 to play in the half. Ryan Moore has been a stud so far in this one.
He has been a difference maker. He's got 8. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Give him another. 25-22, 1:14 left in the half. What an athlete. Second one, good.
26-22, 1:13 to play in the half on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 3-2-0, 43-20. Out front with the basketball is Baker. Looks for the pass to Jalen Moore. Back to Baker in the corner. Foot was on the line, didn't fire away. Now back to Jalen Moore with a minute to play in the second quarter. 26-22 is the advantage for the West Central Cougars. Here's a little lob pass down to Enlow, knocked away by Little, but he was out of bounds. It'll stay with Madison on the baseline.
You know, the senior Drew Evans is 2 for 2 from the three-point line. I'd be setting him up again. When he's open, he's deadly. Got to play some D here for the last 51 seconds. They're up by 4, are the Cougars. Nobody told you it was going to be easy.
Well, West Central won by 20 at home against this Madison squad, but they knew this would be a battle. And it has been. Enlow, nice move. Finishes with the left hand, and Enlow with another 2.
10 for him now.
He went right at Howard, and Howard played good defense, but just better offense that time. 40 seconds to play in the second, a 2-point game. That's an illegal screen. That's an illegal screen not called. And I think Maurice Baker has a legitimate gripe this time around.
If not, Jalen Moore reached in and had contact on Cox. Cox has had trouble getting away from Moore, and Moore's playing the D like he did the other night, once again on Cole Swartz. Swartz had 17, but not many in the first half.
With as much of a point of emphasis, though, the illegal screen is nowadays. It's rare not to see that call. Here's Evans with it on the wing right side. 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Works it out front to Cox. Cox on the dribble against the defender and Jalen Moore. And they've been playing hard against one another all night. Kicks to the corner, Little. Fakes the three just inside the arc. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Baker for Madison. Into the front court finds Giovanni Moore. Kicks to the corner, right side. Three-point shot up is good. Good here for Madison's Jalen Moore to make it a 27-26 lead for the Trojans. Here's Evans on a pull-up shot, no good. Rebound tip up, Little won't fall at the buzzer, and we have reached halftime. The Madison Trojans, like they did against Payson Seymour on Tuesday night, hit a three-point shot late in the clock in the second quarter, and this time it propels them to a 27-26 halftime lead. The Illini Community Hospital halftime show comes your way after this.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities. At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Postseason success doesn't happen by accident. It takes many hours of hard work and dedication. Just like good basketball teams, our team at Pike County Glass works hard and is dedicated to serving our customers with high-quality products and personalized service. We offer auto glass repair, screened-in porches, glass showers and doors, commercial storefronts, and more. Plus, we're willing to compete against any competitor's pricing. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
Halftime score, 27-26 Madison. Turnovers in the ball game, 2 on Madison, 9 on the Cougars. Foul situation, 1 on Gabe Cox, 1 on Braden Little, and 1 on Cole Howard. On the other side, 2 on Turhan Barnes, 1 on Denham Eastling, 1 foul on Erwin Baker Jr., and 1 on Walter Bursey. This is the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Over 75 years, they've been providing you with great health care for your family. Illini Community Hospital. Find them at IlliniHospital.org. Halftime, 27-26 Madison. More comes your way after these.
It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Since 1916, A lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
B&P Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield. Contact Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey at 217-742-9595 or 285-2111.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
27-26, Madison with the lead here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 34-14, Athens leads Peoria Christian at Lewiston. Wow, 20-point lead. This is the Illini Rural Health Clinic halftime show. Dr. James Yules, the pediatrician, he'd like to help you keep your family and your children healthy all year long. Find out more at IlliniHospital.org. Well, in the first half, 12 of 31 was Madison, 38.7%. 1 of 7 from the arc. You know when that one came at the end of the quarter, 14.3%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, led by D'Angelo Inlow Jr. with 10. 7 points from Jalen Moore. 2 points from Walter Bursey from the free throw line. 4 points on 2 buckets by Giovanni Moore in the first half, and 2 from Denham Eastling off the bench. West Central, 9 of 22, 40.9%, 3 of 5 from the arc, 60%, 5 of 7 for the free throw line, 71.4%. Ryan Moore's been the man. He's got 9. Gabe Cox with 3, a free throw and a bucket. Need to get him loose. Braden Little with 4, 2 3-pointers from Drew Evans. Put it up some more. Cole Howard with 1 bucket. And Andrew Kaufman had a 3 in the first half. 27-26, Madison with the lead, telling you about Bill McLaughlin, your Northwestern Mutual representative in Jacksonville. We'll tell you more about him and all the folks at Plum Creek and more. We'll see you right after these breaks on the halftime show.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
A great team must have great players who work hard, coaches who help get them prepared, and a community to support them. Pike County Glass is proud to support the West Central Cougars in postseason play. Pike County Glass owner Trenton Monroe and the entire team at Pike County Glass are here to serve all of your glass needs, from storm window replacement and repair to commercial storefronts. If it's glass, we do it. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
High school sectional championship action on Central Illinois Sports. It's Madison 27, West Central 26 at halftime. West Central has the basketball to start the second half of play with a trip to the Jacksonville Bowl and the Class 1A Elite 8 on the line. We'll have the second half play-by-play for you on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in West Central Illinois and Northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
West Central trails by 1, 27-26. Here's Charlie, play-by-play, West Central basketball.
Cougars will have it, as Jack told you. They head away from us now here at this facility in DuPont. We're underway in the second half of the sectional championship game. Cox has the basketball. Little, Howard, Moore, and Evans round out the 5 for the Cougars. Here's Cox, dribble drive in, shot up no good, fouled, and it is called here. He'll shoot 2 shots.
Cox gave him the body move. He went about 3 directions that time. He'll go to the free throw line. Gave Cox 1 for 2 from there. Has 3 points. He and Howard will have to get close to double figures if this team's going to get this win. 27-26, Madison with the lead. We were tied at 2. Now we're tied at 27.
Real and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and so much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Reel at Real and Twine, 285-5013.
Lead chains number 3. Cox made them both. He's got 5.
He is a money man from the free throw line, and he's given his squad this 1-point lead again. 7:40 to play in the third. Bercy has it out top. Giovanni Moore for 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound down, though, to a hustling Teron Barnes. Out top now, Bercy with the basketball for the Trojans. Patient with the ball at the top of the key. Dribble drive in now against Cox. Shot blocked by Howard. Howard with the board. Outlet pass to Cox. Howard with his 6th rebound of the contest, and the Cougars a 1-point lead, and now the basketball. Cox bounce pass to Moore, works it off on the right side. Evans wide open 3. Bang! It goes in. 31-27. He's got 3 triples on the night for 9. And it's 31-27 Cougars. 7 minutes to play in the third.
One of the keys to the second half. Let him get firing.
Jalen Moore fakes right, goes left, rises, shoots, missed it. Rebound, Moore, check that. Evans on the run out into the front court. He's got it right side, off the Cox. Slows it down now. Now tries the crossover, spin move to the rim. Shot won't fall. Rebound down to Little, puts it on the deck. Bounces, shoots, missed it. Rebound, Moore tries to grab the board, and it's out of bounds off of Madison. It will remain West Central basketball.
Moore's got 5 offensive rebounds, Charlie, and Little has a couple. On the other side, Madison's got way too many offensive rebounds also.
6:36 to play in the third. 31-27 advantage for the Cougars. Here's Evans for a 3, fielding it no good. Rebound, Howard on the offensive glass. Down low to Cox. Cox with a fake. Turnaround move. Look at that little fake and finish. Makes it 33-27, a 6-point lead with 6:20 to play in the third. Cougars have come out hot to start the second half. Here's a pull-up by Giovanni Moore. Had to throw it back out top to Bercy. Giovanni's not been able to get going here in this one for Madison, and they need him. Now Bercy's going to try the step-back tray, no good. Rebound, crashing the glass hard, is in low. He'll drive in, and they will say, count the basket. and one. The referees looked at one another, said, you call it. He said, you call it. Finally, they call it. It's an and one opportunity for Enlow.
Cox picks up the foul. Enlow's got his 12th point, looking for his 13th. 33-29 right now. Could have went either way, but Cox might have went down a little early. 2 for 2 is Madison from the free throw line. 6:03 left third quarter, and Enlow's been a stud.
He's a sophomore. Have we mentioned that?
Free throw and one, no good. Rebound comes off to Cox, his third.
Having one of his best games and the biggest game of his career so far. 5:57 to play in the third. 33-29 advantage West Central. Here's a ball tipped out of bounds by the active hands of Jalen Moore. And although Jalen's not scored a ton offensively, man, he's played good defense on the other end.
Cox turned to his senior teammate Cole Howard and said, relax, don't throw a short pass to me.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline here. As we've told you the other night, the fans are about 20 feet away from the action at all times as it's raised seating here. We are court side of the corner. 5:48 to play in the third. Evans has picked up the dribble, works it to Moore. Little fake, and now does hand it off to Evans. Has picked it up again, looking for Cox. Cox there on the dribble drive. Reverse layup, scoop shot up and in for Gabe Cox for another two. 5:30 to play in the third. Back to that 6-point lead. Madison trying to answer. Giovanni Moore from downtown, no good. Evans with the board, his third for West Central. The Cox into the front court, trying to throw the long pass. Tipped out of bounds off of Howard. And the turnover on the Cougars.
10 turnovers on the Cougars. They needed to relax. They were shooting for their biggest lead right there and got in a little too big a hurry. On the other side here, you want Madison shooting threes. They're 1 of 10 from there. Yeah, they got hot against Payson, but the reason West Central was able to spread it out the last time, they didn't make many threes in that game.
Bursey with the ball into the front court. Works it off on the right side to Moore. Now top of the key, Baker, who's checked back in. Back to Bursey, left side. Top of the key, Giovanni Moore for three. Won't fall as it just rattles in and out. Howard with the rebound, his 7th. Into the front court, Cox on the run out. Stutter step to the rim. Left hand finish again for Gabe Cox, and he's starting to take this one over. It's an 8-point Cougar lead, their largest of the night on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 4:50 to play in the third. Baker with the top of the key. Swings it around on the left side to Giovanni Moore, the nephew of the head coach Maurice Baker. Works it off on the right side. Bursey. Bursey dribble drive. He'll say, how about one scoop shot for another? Another 2 for Bursey. He's got 4 to make it 37-31. Madison says we're not ready to go away just yet. 4:28 to play in the third. Gabe Cox, ball stripped away from behind, but that's because the man got part of the arm. That was Bursey, and he's called for the reach.
Bursey's second first team foul the second half on each team. Cox has 2 fouls, 1 in each half. And 1 foul on each side, and inbounding the ball is Evans. Find him open for another 3 here, folks.
37-31 Cougars. Inbounds pass to Moore. Under the basket. Turnaround shot, no good. Little, another offensive rebound. Shot fake, post move. Dishes off, down low. Howard ripped down, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Cole Howard went up strong, and they pulled him down, and he popped back up. He didn't ask anybody from Madison to help him up. Who's the foul on? I need help.
That foul is whistled against Bursey, and that will be his 3rd. And that's big for Madison.
Bursey picks up the 3rd, and Howard will shoot 2 free throws, just a bucket on the night. First one no good. Come on, Coley.
For more than 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs. Whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances, they can help. North Adams State Bank offers competitive rates with hometown service, locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC.
Howard makes the adjustment. Team leads 38-31.
And into the front court with the basketball come the Madison Trojans. Bursey has it on the dribble. Works it off on the right side to Giovanni Moore. Giovanni Moore has the ball knocked away, and he's fouled by Kaufman.
Kaufman will pick up the foul. That's his first. Second team foul on West Central. His daddy played in a few sectional championship games. A couple, well, in fact, 2 in his lifetime.
4:04 to play in the third. 38-31, the advantage for West Central on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Inbounds pass knocked away. It is stolen away as Evans gets the steal. Howard got the deflection. 3rd turnover by Madison. That has not been a problem for the Trojans most of the night tonight. Shooting for their largest lead right now. Cox off the Howard screen. Finds him on the roll. Finishes at the rim for 2. And it's 40-31 Cougars. 3:45 to play in the third. This 9-point lead is their largest of the night. Madison looking for an answer. Bursey slips from his feet. Leaves it to Baker in the corner right side. Right back to Bursey, who popped up off the deck. He'll try the drive in, ball out of bounds.
That ball hit the ground.
And a timeout going to be called for Madison. That ball hit the end line and was not called, and Madison gets the timeout. We'll pause as well. 3:30 to play in the third. 40-31, the advantage for West Central. We're back after this.
Home-cooked meals, delicious tenderloins, a complete menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper with a couple of my personal favorites, a Granny's omelet and the one they call the mess. Are you getting hungry yet? Buck and Joe's 2 in Winchester. Here's how you find Buck and Joe's 2. Drive on 106 around Winchester. Look for the parking lot full of cars and trucks. Take my advice. I know good food. When you're hungry, minutes from the Interstate 72 and home cooking with Dan Burke doing the dishes. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 5:30 to 2. Buck and Joe's in Winchester.
West Central leads by 9, 40-31 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:30 left third quarter. Charlie Hall, Jack Hall, John manning the camera tonight. Shout out to all the businesses that are watching us. Send us a text, 217-473-5151. We'd love to hear from you on Central Illinois Sports. Madison caught a break. It'll be their basketball after Maurice Baker saved the day with a timeout.
3:30 to play in the third. Down by 9 to the Madison Trojans here. Ball in the corner goes to Enlow. Out to Bursey. Top of the key now. Baker for the tray. And he nearly banked it in. Missed it, and Kaufman grabs his first board of the contest. The Cougars have their largest lead, looking for double digits on the advantage here. Cox with the top of the key to Howard. Left side ball tip, run down by Cox. Dribble drive in. Euro step up and won't go. Rebound down on the offensive glass though to Gabe Cox. Now it's knocked loose. He's on the floor after it. And a timeout for Ryan Seasting this time. Comes in to save the day. 3:03 to play in the third. 40-31 advantage for West Central. Timeout here. We're back after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. 3:03 to play in the third. 40-31 is the advantage for West Central on top of Madison. We get a text from here. It said the camera's kind of blurry. Well, the Dupo gym is what you refer to as dark.
But you looked at it on your phone and it wasn't blurry, so maybe it's on their side.
Well, folks, we've told you before, it's not CBS, it's Central Illinois Sports. You should like us. Here's a ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with West Central. Madison touched it last.
Somebody watching in Indiana, we know we had an African viewer, not an African viewer, somebody from Africa in the West Central Triopia game at the WIT.
2:55 to play in the third. In the corner is Cox. Works out of a double team to Little. Little on the drive. Little outbound shot, no good. A rebound underneath, and over the back is Cole Howard.
Ooh. Fighting for the ball, both teams. Howard gets called for the foul. It'll be his second, third team foul. And the West Central squad doesn't like it. Steve Beheimer says not blurry anymore, it's just fine. So you guys might want to recheck your end of things.
Hey, by the way, if you're looking for internet services, Cascom
Amen.
offers very, very good internet. Check them out.
Our buddies at Cascom.
Left side with the basketball is Bursey. Does he ever sit down in this game? I mean, that kid plays every minute of every game for this Madison team.
He wears me out.
Works it down to Enlow. Enlow trying to take over underneath, and he gets another one to go. Enlow, the sophomore, with another two.
14 for him.
Cox on the run into the front court. He shows off his quickness and ball handling ability time and time again. 2:19 to play in the third. Now he loses his footing. Gets back up still with the dribble. Dribble drive to the rim. Ball knocked loose, and Cox has it yet again. It's like he's got a magnet in the ball attached to his hand. Left side, Gabe Cox. Again falls down. Like the floor is slick, and he's going to be fouled here by Bursey.
Who's that remind you of in a state tournament back in the early 2000s? Brad Hamilton, who had that ball glued to his hand all the time. Similar players. Bursey with the foul? I think that's what they said. If it is, his fourth. Charlie, can you check?
That is fourth.
4 on Bursey. Is he going to stay in the game? You got to go right at him if he does.
He is in the game with 4 fouls with 2:05 to play in the third, and I know Maurice Baker knows basketball.
Yeah.
But this is what I would call a questionable decision.
Go at him, Gabe.
They can ill afford to see Bursey foul out here. Giovanni Moore now comes out to play defense against Little. Little dribble drive down to Kaufman, who completes it at the rim for 2. Kaufman with 5 off the bench makes it 42-33. Tyler, largest lead of the night. In low underneath, hands all over it. Works it out. Here's a pass down low to Giovanni Moore. That saves it into Inlow, who attacks the rim and finishes again with another 2.
16 for him. Kaufman's kind of a good guy to be in here right now. He's strong.
42-35, 1:29 to play in the third. West Central the lead, and now once again the basketball. Here's a pass. Cox to Little. Little on the little rise and shoot, no good. Rebound down to Baker for Madison. Off to Bursey, to the rim, to the corner now. A shot fake by Giovanni Moore. He came off of the floor and back down with it, and traveling is the call.
4 turnovers now on Madison. Ball to West Central, 1:13 left third quarter, 42-35. West Central, I don't think they want to slow it down, but they need to get another good shot. They've been able to find some openings on that short pass and make some layups.
1:13 to play in the third quarter. It is a 42-35 advantage for West Central.
I'm going at Bursey.
Well, have you noticed that Jalen Moore is guarding Cox, and Bursey's kind of hiding off in the corner, trying not to pick up a 5th foul. They've got Little posted up on him where they wanted him. Didn't get him the ball. Under a minute to play in the third. Cox on the dribble. Kicks to the corner. Evans, 3, no good. Rebound underneath. Oh my goodness, they just play on.
You gotta be kidding me.
Into the front court, Giovanni Moore shot put up no good. Ryan Moore went up high for a board. The man went underneath of him. He came down, and they just play on. And Ryan Seasting going out to check on his player as a timeout called here. 47.5 seconds playing the third. And at this point, you've got to just hope that Ryan Moore is okay. He slammed down hard on the court.
That was ridiculous.
47.5 seconds to play in the third. And there is no timeout call. They're just checking on the player. And with 47.5 seconds to play in the third, it'll be ball out of bounds for West Central. Length of the court to go.
That's huge.
It's a 5-point lead and more.
West Central stopped because they thought their teammate was hurt. He was fouled. Nobody did anything on that. And Moore's out of the game right now. Little, Cox, Evans, Kaufman, and Cole Howard right now. Maybe that'll wake West Central up and make them a little tougher.
I don't think there's any doubt that Madison wants to be the aggressor as far as physicality goes in this game, but that is usually a foul. Into the front court, Evans. Shot fake, goes at the man, shot won't go. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds, last touched by Inlow Jr. and the big sophomore that time.
Charlie.
Turned Cole Howard away yet again.
Nobody goes down like that without getting undercut. I'm sorry, he got undercut. That's close to an intentional type flagrant foul.
Inbounds pass comes into Evans. Down low to Howard. Into a double team, try to put it on the floor. The ball is tied up, and the possession arrow favors Madison. So a turnover by the Cougars here.
11th turnover on the Cougars, 5-point lead. Madison looking for one of those patented three-pointer at the end of a quarter to give them the momentum. They've been aggressive. West Central's tried to fight back, but it's gotten a little ugly.
Bursey is in the game still with 4 fouls, and he's got the ball in his hands with 20 seconds to play in the third. His squad, the Madison Trojans, are down 5. Toward the left side of the floor he goes against Cox. He's got a bandage on the right knee now where he was bleeding earlier. Here's Bursey on a drive. Little floater up, no good. Rebound, Bursey.
Oh, he came out of bounds!
Put back is out of bounds. It'll be Madison basketball.
Bursey was
9 seconds to play in the third. 42-37 advantage for West Central. Out of bounds for Madison here underneath. Are you trying to say Bursey hadn't reestablished?
He was out of bounds. He did not reestablish.
Inbounds, put up, shot up is good at the buzzer by Inlow and makes it 42-39. West Central, a 3-point lead, 42-39 after 3. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
Farmers State Bank proudly supports the communities it serves, and we wish the West Central Cougars the best of luck as they push forward on the road to the IHSA State Tournament. As the area's top-ranked ag bank, we are proud to serve our customers from 6 locations in Pittsfield, Winchester, Whitehall, Jerseyville, and Hull. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and a proud supporter of the West Central Cougars.
Postseason success doesn't happen by accident. It takes many hours of hard work and dedication. Just like good basketball teams, our team at Pike County Glass works hard and is dedicated to serving our customers with high-quality products and personalized service. We offer auto glass repair, screened-in porches, glass showers and doors, commercial storefronts, and more. Plus, we're willing to compete against any competitor's pricing. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
West Central, who led by 9, now lead 42-39. 18 of 44 is Madison from the field. 1 of 11 from the arc. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. West Central 15 of 36, 4 of 8, and 8 of 11. Cox leads the way with 11. And the Cougars have turned it over 11 times. Madison 4. It'll be West Central basketball. Fourth quarter action regulation.
You wanted a game that's tight. You wanted a crowd that's into it. You got it all here tonight at Dupo. Underway here in the final quarter, 42-39 Cougars. Down low, Moore finds Evans. Evans had trouble with the catch. Got to be close to 3 and a turnover anyway. Into the front court, long pass, Jalen Moore runs it down, missed the layup. Rebound down to Howard, his 8th board. Works it off to Cox into the front court. Now Little attacks the rack off of the Moore screen. Shot no good. Rebound Giovanni Moore for Madison. Baker on the run out into the front court for the Trojans. All the way around to Bursey, who's got 4 fouls for the Trojans. Down by 3 as again they beat a buzzer on a shot. Right down the final seconds from the baseline in the third. Here's Enlow. He's been the man of the hour for Madison. Turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound to Cole Howard, but he's called for the foul first.
His third, 4th team foul. 2 free throws for Enlow, who's been the man tonight for his team. Has 18, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. 42-39. West Central clinging to a 3-point lead. 7:17 left. Moore is bending the leg a little bit, trying to kind of get comfortable, and they're going to try to replace him here after the first free throw. Enlow's first one is up, and it's good.
Real Net & Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Spring just around the corner. Decorate your lawn this spring with great items from Real Net & Twine, 285-5013.
Madison remembers that 20-point loss. Now it's a 2-point game, and Enlow can make it a 1-point game. Free throw up and good.
7:17 to play, down to a 1-point game, 42-41 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Into the front court, Little with the basketball. Spins away from the defender, drives in, tried to reach around behind the back pass. Ball was knocked out of bounds. The referee points one way. His officiating teammate says, nope, it was tipped out of bounds the other way.
I can't even see what he would have saw there, but he's a long way away from us.
7:06 left, ball out of bounds to the Cougars underneath. Cox to throw it in. Looking for an opening, close to 5. Lob comes into Howard. Howard puts it on the deck against Enlow and is fouled. A holding foul on one of the Trojans.
Is it on Enlow? It's on Giovanni Moore. Just his first. Team foul number 3. West Central with the basketball.
7:04 left, a 1-point lead for the Cougars. Cox inbounds it to nobody in particular, but it's run down by Evans. He'll dribble it out near the half-court line. 7 minutes to play in the sectional championship. Howard, no look pass to Little. Little trying to get away from the defender in Bursey, who's got 4 fouls on the ball. Tip stolen away. Bursey throws it into the front court for Jalen Moore off the window and in for 2. And Madison has a lead. 43-42 after trailing by 9 in the third. The Trojans are back into the lead. 6:40 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Cougars need the answer. Evans into the front court into a double team. Works it to Kaufman. Left side Little.
Who had that bucket?
That was Jalen Moore. After another West Central turnover, and those have come back to bite them in this one. Cox with the basketball. Gets away from the defender on the Howard screen. Wants to drive at the man. Spins away to the corner. Evans for the 3 in the lead. It is short. Rebound Howard. Puts it on the deck. Puts it back up. Counted and one. Cole Howard with the score. His 5th point of the contest, his 9th rebound, and the old-fashioned 3-point play opportunity with 6:14 remaining.
Howard actually has 7 now. 5th lead change is what I was using the hand signals for. I'll give you a hand signal. One upside the head there. Don't give your dad a hard time. 6:14 left, 44-43. The visitors, West Central. Cole Howard looking for his 8th point and gets it.
45-43, Cougars back on top with 6:12 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Bursey, who's played nearly a quarter of game time with 4 fouls, with the ball in his hands out front. He now loses his footing. Picks it back up, gives it to Jalen Moore out front with Hughes on him, and Hughes called for the reach.
Hughes' first foul of the ball game. Team foul number 5 is what I have. 5:58 left in the regulation. Madison maybe has gotten a few more bounces of the day, but West Central has got to keep playing tough here. See if they can get a stop. That's what it's all about. Defense wins games.
Battle of two teams who deserve to be here, no doubt about it. 5:57 remaining. Out front with the ball is Moore. Moore on the drive. Shot up no good by Giovanni Moore. Rebound down to Kaufman, and he is fouled. Fouled with 5:49 left. And a foul on Madison here.
Kaufman was strong with the ball that time. Is that foul on Giovanni Moore to be his third?
And it is 1-1 here for the Cougars with 5:49 left. Kaufman to the free throw line to shoot the one and bonus with 5:49 remaining, and his team up by 2 points.
Kaufman has 5 on the night. First time at the free throw line. Made a 3, made a 2. 5:49 left. 2-point lead for West Central. Make your free throws. 9 of 11 on the night. Kaufman's first is no good.
And Madison's Giovanni Moore gets the board. Into the front court with the basketball is Bursey. Out between the circles to Moore against Kaufman. He's picked it up after one bounce of it, now to Bursey.
Little on the bench after that undercut, and he hasn't been back out much.
That was Moore, of course. Here's a drive-in. Shot put up by Bursey is good, and we're tied at 45. All knotted up here at 45 points apiece with 5:20 to play. Into the front court with it is Cox. Works the ball, stolen away. Stolen away by Bursey. Leaves it to Moore for the layup up and good.
Which one?
That's Jalen Moore, and is it not 47-45 Madison? I do believe it is. They have not fixed the scoreboard yet, and they will during this timeout. 5:10 to play in this one. 47-45 Madison has the advantage. Back after this.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live
47-45
entertainment.
Madison
Once
with
you
the lead.
experience Nucci's,
5:10
it will
left.
become a
6
favorite
lead changes.
destination.
Tied at 2, 27-45. Madison leads right now by 2.
It is ball out of bounds here for West Central. Cox brings it into the front court against the pressure of Jalen Moore. Looking for Hughes. Hughes turns and faces top of the key. Lets the man slip off the screen. Now it goes to Cox. Cox on the drive. Scoop shot up and under. Missed it. Rebound down to Baker for Madison. And Maurice Baker, the coach, says, let's slow it down. To Bursey. Bursey attacks now to Baker, top of the key. A 2-point lead in the basketball for the Trojans. 4:43 to play in this one. Bursey trying to direct some traffic. He wants Giovanni Moore to go to the other side of the court. Now to Baker. And West Central lets him just hold the ball out there. Madison going to a little bit of a stall game. When these two teams played the last time, West Central won 81-61. We're going to have to see some overtimes if anybody's going to score into the 80s here tonight. Right side of the basketball is Bursey. Works it left side to Baker. Fakes the three now to Giovanni Moore. Back to Baker.
Very disciplined is Madison right now.
Between the circles to Bursey. Bursey on the little step back. Kicks it out top to Baker. Yeah, and he'd like to shoot that three, wouldn't he? 4:04 to play. They've taken about 40 seconds off the clock. Now Bursey finds an opening. Pull-up shot from the baseline. No good. A rebound. Pulled down by Cox. Now the ball knocked loose. Stolen away by Inlow. Stolen right back away by Kaufman, who then throws it away to Jalen Moore. Jalen Moore on the steal as it's topsy-turvy time here in Dupo. And the two teams trade turnovers several times. 3:44 to play. 47-45 advantage for Madison on the attack. They're trying to get the ball to Inlow down low, and Hughes is going to be called for a foul underneath the team's sixth.
His second, team sixth. One away from the bonus. We're already in the bonus for West Central. 3:36 left. West Central, the adjustments haven't really been major here. Moore back into the game, and Kaufman sits down. Kaufman's given them some good minutes.
It will be ball out of bounds here for Madison. Not a bonus yet. 3:36 to play.
Trice Queen scoreboard, 47-45 Madison. 16 turnovers for West Central, 7 in the second half. Madison's turned it over 5 times, 3 in the second half. And West Central's flat thrown them the ball quite a few times.
Out of bounds underneath here to the Trojans. And now a man gets shoved down as Hughes and Moore collide with one another.
And that one of the other Madison players is going now. Now Morris Baker is out on the court, and that should be
He wants a timeout. He wants a timeout. He says, we're going to slow down, and he tells Giovanni Moore, you got to settle down. And Giovanni Moore says, I didn't do anything. Hughes may or may not have had a pretty good acting job there. The world may never know. 3:36 to play in this one, 47-45 Madison. It's getting tight here. Back after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
A great team must have great players who work hard, coaches who help get them prepared, and a community to support them. Pike County Glass is proud to support the West Central Cougars in postseason play. Pike County Glass owner Trenton Monroe and the entire team at Pike County Glass are here to serve all of your glass needs, from storm window replacement and repair to commercial storefronts. If it's glass, we do it. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
3:36 left in regulation. Madison with the basketball under their basket, up by 2.
It is Baker to inbound, to Bursey out front. Trojans a 47-45 advantage, 3:30 left in regulation. Would you like to see overtime?
Coach Maurice Baker has impressed me beyond belief. What a coach.
Bursey with it out front. You don't know Baker's story. Oklahoma State product for 2 years, played 15 years professionally. Here's a missed shot. Rebound down to Moore. He's into a triple team, falls down. That's traveling. Traveling the call. He was trying to gain his footing and just never could, and gets tripped up and taken down for what is a travel. And the way this game's been called, that's a good no call. 3:13 to play. Here comes Little back into the game.
Three people around him, though, brother.
Hughes will sit down. Yeah, but he was trying to pivot out of it. He still had a dribble he could have used. But it'll be ball out of bounds for Madison underneath on a turnover by West Central. Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Inlow. Out top to Baker. Still the 2-point Madison lead here. To Bursey between the circles. Now 3 minutes left as Bursey puts it on the deck against Cox. Kicks to Jalen Moore in the corner. A 2-point lead, and we've been stuck at this 47-45 score for a while now. Madison spreading the floor now with Giovanni Moore with it out front. Little comes out to man him up. 2:45 left in this one. Sectional title on the line. Bursey gets away from the defender, drives in, kicks it out top. That's to Giovanni Moore. He'll penetrate, now throw it to Baker. 2:30 to play as Madison runs a little clock here. Both teams are in the bonus. Here's a crossover dribble by Moore. Gets to the rim. Counted and one for Giovanni Moore as he gets to the hoop and is fouled.
He's got 8. He'll get the and one. His team's up by 4, 49-45. Fouls on Cole Howard. That's his 4th, I do believe. 8th team foul. 2:23 left. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. The and one. And this is Jalen Moore, correct?
This is Giovanni.
Giovanni makes the free throw. He's got 9.
50-45, 2:20 to play. Biggest lead of the night for Madison right now. Cox into the front court to Moore. Moore looks for an opening. Gets Cox to pop out of the left wing. He'll work off of the Moore screen. Look for him on the roll. Wasn't open. Now the ball down low. Gets to Moore. Shot put up and in for 2. Makes it 50-47. 2:03 to play. I thought we might have seen a timeout there, but Ryan Seasting says let's keep it going.
Moore with 11 now. First two in the second half.
West Central needs a stop. Giovanni Moore with it out between the circles for Madison. Up by 3 with 1:50 to play. And a heavyweight bout here. Giovanni Moore, step back J is good. And the money man with 11 now to make it 52-47. 1:39 left. Cougars need an answer. Moore with the basketball on the right side. That's Ryan Moore. Works it out to Evans for the three. It's blocked. And the rebound down to Giovanni Moore. He's fouled and will shoot 1 and 1. Soaring out of nowhere to block that three was Bursey, the smallest man on the court.
Little makes the foul, his first 9th-team foul. 1 and 1, 5 of 6 from the free throw line is Madison. Into the game comes Hughes, also Kaufman. 52-47 Madison, 1:31 left. Coach Baker is fired up. They have been the aggressors tonight, Charlie. Giovanni Moore with 11 on the night, as does Jalen Moore. 1 and 1, free throw good.
Here's the thing. They went to Winchester. West Central beat them by 20. They have a different mentality, it appears, coming into this one. An us against the world, a Madison against the world type of mentality. And it's working for him right now. A 6-point lead with 1:31 to play.
He can make it a 3-possession game, and he does.
54-47 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 90 seconds left in this game. Cox with the basketball for the Cougars. Works it out top to Howard. Don't necessarily have to have a three, but it would be nice for West Central. Cox with it on the wing right side. He'll try the dribble. Denied there, now to Howard behind the arc. Over to Cox right side for the three, no good. Rebound loose, and it's down to Giovanni Moore. His outlet pass into the front court to Inlow. Inlow on the slam, missed the dunk. Rebound down to Moore on the offensive side, though, to Giovanni Moore. A minute to play, a 7-point lead in the basketball for Madison. They play keep away now. West Central's got a foul, and Howard will, with 54.7 seconds left in this one.
Howard's going to foul out of the game, I do believe.
And the Madison faithful are feeling it right now. 54-47 is the advantage for Madison, and a timeout by West Central. We'll pause as well. 54.7 seconds left. Trojans will have a 1 and 1 when we come back.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
Plum Creek Golf Course invites you to the 2020 5th Annual Willie Open Saturday, April 25th. Two-man scramble, shotgun start at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. $150 entry fee per team due at sign-up. Plum Creek members pay $65 each. Ask for details on the $1,860 skins game. 4 places will be paid. Mondays and Wednesdays this year. 9 holes with a cart, $15. 18 holes with a cart, $20. Play all day for $25. Holidays not included. Plum Creek Golf Course in Winchester, the place to play around.
Giovanni Moore, 13 points in the night, 9 in the second half. Back to the free throw line. 7 of 8 is this squad. 54-47, 54.7 seconds left. 7-point, make it an 8-point lead. He's done the job from the charity stripe. 55-47. You better find an Evans or somebody with a quick release now, because you're going to have some threes. 8 of 9 from the free throw line is this squad. 9 of 13 West Central. Make them both. Giovanni Moore's got 15.
Madison executing down the stretch. They're up 9 with 50 seconds remaining. Cox with the basketball right side. Out to Evans. Fakes the three. Puts it on the deck. Got to get a shot up. Out top now to Kaufman in the corner to Little. 40 seconds to play. Madison smothering on the defensive side. Evans to the rim. Layup up no good. Rebound down to Cox. He wants to go out behind the arc now. In the corner to Evans for the three. No good. Rebound loose underneath the Cox. He'll go back up with it and score. West Central will not call a timeout with 26 seconds left. Inlow's on the run out end of the front court. He's fouled from behind on the floor with 23.2 seconds left and a 7-point game, and Inlow will shoot 2 as it's a double bonus situation.
7-point game. Inlow to the free throw line. He had 10 in the first half, got 20 in the ball game, 10 in each half. The sophomore, wow. Madison's going to be around for a while, folks. Maurice Baker doing a great job. 23.2 seconds left. And Enlow puts the first one up and gets the roll.
What are the Trojans shooting from the free throw line?
They are 10 of 11.
Very, very good.
Enlow with 21, 57, 49. It looks like Madison's heading to the bowl. Second one up, Enlow, no good.
Rebound Kaufman off the Cox, 20 seconds left. Gabe Cox into the front court, off of the screen from Evans. A deep three is good. Good with 14 seconds left. Still no timeout by Ryan Seasting in a 5-point game with 11.7 seconds to play. The Cougars have timeouts left. Just one, but with just 11.7 seconds left, they just try to foul as quickly as they can, and Bursey will head to the stripe.
If they burn it, they won't have any chance at all.
Yep, I would agree. 11.7 seconds left. Bursey will shoot 2 shots. They're not going to. He's holding them back.
Free throw up and no good.
So all he can make it is a 6-point game here if he makes this one. Madison does not have any rebounders down on this end.
Bursey's played the whole second half with 4 fouls basically. 57-52. It's going to be a 2-possession game either way. Second one that's up and no good.
Rebound Kaufman off the Cox, 10 seconds left. Takes it toward the front court with 8. Works off of the screen. He'll pull up for a 3. It's blocked. Rebound down to Giovanni Moore, and he's fouled with 3.1 seconds left. And the Madison Trojans are going to advance to the Elite 8. 3.1 seconds to play, up by 5, and Maurice Baker is taking Madtown and Madison to the Final 8 in the state of Illinois in Class 1A.
Hope you get a chance to look up Maurice Baker because he has done a great job coaching this team. He's got a long history of basketball right now, though. Free throw by Giovanni Moore, who's been money all night, and he makes it again. 5 in a row for him, 16 on the night.
Giovanni is the nephew of head coach Maurice Baker.
58-52. Second one up by Giovanni Moore to seal the deal is good.
Shot up is good. 3.1 seconds left. 59-52. Evans, a half-court shot at the buzzer is no good. And the final in this one, the Madison Trojans win it 59-52. Trojan fans on their feet and excited for their young men as they head to the Elite 8. They'll take on the winner of Athens and Peoria Christian. And at last check, Athens was up big in that contest. And Madison will play in the Final 8 on Tuesday night. We take you to the post-game show. It's presented by Edward Jones, financial advisor Derek Harris. Final stats and analysis coming your way after this.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely, and Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer would like to wish good luck to the West Central Cougars in this game. C.D. understands the type of hard work and dedication it takes to make it to this level and wants to say congratulations to all the Cougars, players, coaches, and fans. Now go out there and bring back the W. That good luck message from State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. And the final of this contest is a 59-52 win for the Madison Trojans over the West Central Cougars as Madison avenges a 20-point loss earlier in the season to move to 25-10 on the year. And they're in the final 8 in Class 1A in Illinois. West Central ends a fantastic season at 32-4 on the season, but for the Cougars, they come up short in the sectional championship.
I want to thank the folks here from Dupo keeping people from running up our back. Final score in the ball game, 59-52. It was 13-10 West Central at the end of one quarter. Shot at the end of the second quarter made it 27-26 Madison. 42-39 Madison after 3. And West Central gets 13 in the fourth quarter. Madison puts up 17 and win it 59-52. 5 turnovers on Madison in the night. West Central with 17 turnovers on the night. If you look at shooting percentages, you know we always talk about the three-point shot. Well, listen to this. Madison was 23 of 54, 42.5%. 1 of 11 from 3, 9%. 12 of 15 from the free throw line, 80%. Which one do you think is more important? West Central, 18 of 48 from the field, 37%. 5 of 15 from the arc, 33%. 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 69.2%. Madison led on the night by D'Angelo Inlow Jr., 21 points in the night, 10 in the first half, 11 in the second half. Giovanni Moore had 17, but 13 of those came in the second half. 11 by Jalen Moore, and also Walter Bursey, who played the second half basically with 4 fouls, ended up with 6. 2 points from Erwin Baker Jr., and 2 from Denham Eastling. You know, Turhan Barnes started the game, got in foul trouble, added 3 rebounds, but didn't have any points. But D'Angelo Inlow Jr., the sophomore, was a difference maker. For this West Central squad, who finishes at 32-4, what a job by these seniors. Gabe Cox, second half, 16 points total, 13 in the second half. Ryan Moore, who got undercut, and hopefully he's okay, had 11, 2 in the second half. Braden Little had all 4 of his points in the first half. Wesley Hughes played but did not score. Drew Evans had 3 3-pointers as he was 3 for 5 from there. Cole Howard ended with 8 points on the night and also 9 rebounds. Andrew Kaufman had a nice game, 5 points in the night and a couple of rebounds for him. But the three-pointer wasn't the story of the game tonight. Turnovers were, free throws were, and you got to be proud if you're Madison because their kids were behind and just kept fighting back, and that's what you're supposed to do. This is 2 very good basketball teams, and if they played a third one, who knows, but they aren't going to get a chance to do that.
Well, Madison got down 9 in the third quarter several times, and it looked like an opportunity for West Central to extend to double digits a couple of times in that second half. Just never could do so, but as you talked about, this Trojan squad just never went away in this ball game, and they were impressive down the stretch at the free throw line, making it when they counted and shutting down this West Central squad offensively. Final on this one, a 59-52 win for Madison over West Central. We pause for a timeout of the postgame show presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Back with more after this.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
B&P Insurance Agency of Winchester and Pittsfield. Contact Pat Vandevelde and Chris Dorsey at 217-742-9595 or 285-2111.
Postseason success doesn't happen by accident. It takes many hours of hard work and dedication. Just like good basketball teams, our team at Pike County Glass works hard and is dedicated to serving our customers with high-quality products and personalized service. We offer auto glass repair, screened-in porches, glass showers and doors, commercial storefronts, and more. Plus, we're willing to compete against any competitor's pricing. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area. Call 217-285-4275.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Experience counts. It's a big reason why the West Central Cougar basketball team is so successful. And it's a big reason why you should cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney. Richard Cruz has nearly 25 years of trial experience. After graduating from law school in December of 1994, Mr. Cruz has worked as an assistant state's attorney in Sangamon County, as the public defender in Morgan County, and is currently a partner in the law firm of Thompson, McNeely & Cruz. On Tuesday, March 17th, cast your vote for Richard Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney.
This message paid for by friends of Richard Cruz.
We're back on the postgame show. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris and Maurice Baker joining us here, head coach of the sectional champion Madison Trojans. And Coach, you've had the opportunity to play basketball basically all over the world. How special is it, though, to bring home a sectional title here to Madison?
It's real special because I have a couple nephews on the team. I've been with this group since they've been sophomores, so it's special. We couldn't get over the hump the last 2 years, and we got over the hump with this senior group. It's real special to me.
Coach, as you look at what D'Angelo Enlow Jr. did for your team, a sophomore, this young man came out and he was determined and wasn't going to be denied tonight. Your intensity fed onto your kids, and it was respectful, but it was all about him being strong early.
Yeah, I wanted him to be a young man early in the game because last game we played down there, big fella, he took it to him. So tonight we wanted to bring it to him, make him play some defense. He got in foul trouble a little bit, and Dino just took advantage of that.
I want to tell you how proud I am, and it's all about sportsmanship and playing the game right. Their player was trying to kind of get your player in a little bit of trouble. You called the timeout and said, come here, let's relax. That was probably a fake. We've got to stay focused on the prize, and they stayed focused on the prize.
Yeah, that's big right there. We got to be disciplined because you never know what might happen. That could have been a tech right there. It was our ball. We could have got a tech. Then it's their ball. They shoot two in the ball. The momentum could have switched, so I wanted to call a timeout to get his head level.
What was the biggest difference between the last time you played? They win by 20. This time you pick up the victory. What was the biggest difference between those two games?
For us, we didn't see those guys. We just went in the game blind. We didn't know the guys' names. We didn't know because we was coming off playing in Collegeville tournament. We really didn't get a lot of feedback. And so we just went up there blind, and they gave it to us that night.
You get to play an Athan squad who picked up the victory tonight over Peoria Christian at the Bowl in Jacksonville. And, man, you had a huge following here tonight. You'd like to see more Madison Trojan fans even than that at Jacksonville on Tuesday.
Yes, we're like a lot of our fans come Tuesday. I think they're going to come out more Tuesday. So that was fun. It was a lot. I look up there, it was full.
Have you been in the Bowl in Jacksonville?
I haven't been since I played. So I'm going to see Tuesday.
A great memory. In fact, Andy Kaufman's son was playing for West Central tonight. They played East St. Louis Lincoln and LaFonso Ellis, Conzo Martin. A lot of history there, but a beautiful place. And your kids are going to get a lot of recognition by going there, and I think they're going to love the atmosphere, and I hope your fans and people from all over downstate Illinois come and watch this fantastic Madison team.
Yeah, thank you.
And one last thing, you told us you've got a big game to coach tomorrow. Tell us about that one.
Oh, yeah, I have a group of sixth graders, fifth and sixth graders. We got a future all-star group. I'm just trying to keep the kids busy and learn the fundamentals of basketball.
Coach, congratulations. Good luck on Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
That's Maurice Baker, the head coach of the Madison Trojans. They win this one over West Central, 59-52. We're here on the postgame show. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. We pause for our final timeout of the night. Back to wrap up this broadcast and the Central Illinois Sports basketball broadcast season after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Clevenger's Contractors Incorporated, located on the Naples Road, specializing in guardrail, bridge rail, fence, seating, and brush mulching. That's Clevenger Contractors Incorporated. If you need to know anything about Clevenger Contractors Incorporated, go to clevengerscontractors.com. They are certified with organizations such as the Illinois Department of Transportation and Capital Development Board. That's Clevenger Contractors, and they're proud of the Cougars, wishing them good luck and congratulating them on a great season.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
It's the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. A 59-52 win for the Madison Trojans over the West Central Cougars here tonight in the sectional championship game at Dupo. And Jack, a fantastic basketball game. And for this West Central squad, this group of seniors, as a lot of their fans still sticking around here, they want to congratulate these kids. You know, you finished the season with 30-plus wins, only 4 losses. And for West Central, I'm sure it hurts right now because, man, it's short of that overall goal that they had to get to the floor in Peoria. Sometimes you run into a team, I don't want to say they were hungrier, but, man, after you beat them by 20 points, it looked like Madison had a little bit more fire in their belly here tonight, and they wanted this one. Not that West Central didn't, but Madison did what it took down the stretch to win this one and come away with the sectional title.
Triopia last year made it to the Final Four, and they were a little outmatched when they got there maybe, but made a good showing. This group, as Zach Thompson had played with these guys younger, wanted to get there too, but you don't always make that happen. But, you know, we know there's 2 or 3 of these guys that are going to play some college basketball, college baseball, and a lot of other things. On the other side, you see Coach Baker and his little boy out there, and they're making memories. And if you want to play in a sectional championship when you're 6 or 8, you ought to be sitting on the end of the bench with your dad and know what your dreams are. Folks, we have done almost 100 games on Central Illinois Sports this year. If you don't dream big, you're never going to get things that are big. You got to work hard, and that means if you're a sophomore, a junior, a freshman, an 8th grader, get your butt in the gym, the weight room, get all those things done. These Madison kids didn't do this by accident, and West Central didn't win all those games, nor did Payson, Liberty, and many others without a lot of hard work.
Tonight's broadcast on Central Illinois Sports has been brought to you by Great Rivers Bank, the City of Pittsfield, Buck and Joe's 2, Rick Cruz for Scott County State's Attorney, Lanham Chiropractic, Farmers State Bank, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, M&H Insurance, the Bank of Bluffs, Plum Creek Golf Course, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, Avanti's Motel, Pike County Glass, State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Westtown Ford Lincoln, Trash Queen, Clevenger Contractors, Cascom, First National Bank of Beardstown, Matt Hughes Channel Seed, Illini Community Hospital, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Logan Ag, Nucci's Restaurant, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Deer Wester Grain Services, Prairieland FS, Pine County Real Estate, State Farm Insurance Agent Ron Prentice, North Adams State Bank, Bowler's Universe, Press Yours on You, and Real Net and Twine. Madison gets the best of West Central here tonight, 59-52 for Jack and John Hull. I'm Charlie Hull, and it's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.